always talk about, I always say, know your local resources. We've been doing this. We've been providing weekly updates and about the resources in the Hillsborough County area, and we're at it again. Thanksgiving's next Thursday, and this is Tony Williams from Veterans Council Veterans. Know your local resource. Good morning, Veterans Council Veterans Facebook fans and YouTube Affairs Committee. So to no further ado, I want to bring on Larry Roberts.
Hey, Tony, thank you for that great introduction.
Great, Larry. I'm glad to have you on here. I really want to try to get you guys out here before the holidays actually started, because that people can still be needed out there and need to know the resources that are out there for them if they are experiencing some problems and stuff. So first of all, I'll give a quick introduction to who you are, and then we can start talking about Project Vet Relief.
All right. My name's Larry Roberts. I am the American Legion Department of Florida VNR chairman and the benefits chairman, and as well as the Project Vet Relief chairman. My job is to help the veterans and their family members with anything they need help with, and that's financial, referrals with VA, referrals with you, referrals anywhere they need. We have several different financial assistance programs, and we're really helping the veterans out.
Yeah, Larry, you got some statistics of who you helping and how many people you helped so far?
Well, Project Vet Relief was established approximately 6 years ago. We have, for the last 5 years, we've helped 483 veterans at $413,984.
Wow, that's nice. And I want to sit there and put up what people get a chance to see this website. This is the website for Project Vet Relief. As you can see right there, it's projectvetrelief.org. And out there, and you can, hopefully you guys will get a chance, if not today, tomorrow, whatever, share it as well, the website of how you can get Project Vet Relief. So Larry, give us kind of like a walkthrough of what normally happens when a veteran, they find that they're in financial distress.
All right, for a veteran to qualify, they must be a veteran with honorable discharge or general under honorable conditions. The veteran also must be a Florida resident for 120 days and must show some type of sustainability. And sustainability could be anything from VA disability, Social Security disability, a job, and if they got laid off and they go to a workforce and they're helping them find a job, that will count as sustainability.
Yeah, and one thing that's important out there that you need to know is that anybody qualifies. You don't have to be an American Legionnaire to at least qualify or at least go to your local person. So can you talk about some of the eligibility as far as, does it really matter if you belong to another organization?
Right. As long as you're a veteran or a spouse of a veteran or a child of a veteran, you're eligible for Project Vet Relief benefits. As long as you don't have a dishonorable discharge, you can qualify for that. Now, to get this assistance, you can go to www.Project Vet Relief, or you can call department headquarters at 407-295-2631, or you can contact your local American Legion post and ask for the service officer or Project Vet Relief advocate.
And that's very important too. So those in whatever area for our area in Tampa, it's the 15th district with all the posts, I think like 17 posts. So you can go to any one of them and be able to sit there and get connected with the Project Vet Relief. So can you give us some give us some timelines? A lot of times people wait until they get the eviction notice before they start looking for help. So give us some kind of like some timeline that people should.
That is the biggest question of all, Tony. In average, it takes 7 to 10 days, and that's as long as we have all the paperwork and documentation that's needed. So don't wait to the day of they're shutting the power off to contact Project Vet Relief for financial assistance. The sooner you find out, the better we are.
Yeah, that's something that's a common thing I've heard, even when I've spoken with the Bay Area Eagle with Jennifer Broomfield and those guys, that the problem they have is people wait until the last minute to actually start looking for help, and sometimes it makes it really harder for us. Don't wait till Friday at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock to look for help for that day. You got to really plan ahead. I know that sometimes these things come out, but a lot of these situations you know ahead of time. So it's not like it just shows up, you're going to be evicted.
Right. Do not be ashamed to ask for assistance.
So one thing I also want to go ahead.
That's the biggest problem we're having right now is veterans are ashamed to ask for assistance. Don't be ashamed.
Right.
Add a handout. You raised your right hand and serve your country. You deserve this. Right.
This is something you've earned, and this is us taking care of us. One of the things about the things we say at Veterans Council Veteran, it's us taking care of us. So don't be ashamed. This is what your families. This is what we're for. This is what we're doing. We don't want it to lead to something even worse. So let's talk about a new committee that was brought up in Project Vet Relief. Can you talk about that committee?
Right. Project Vet Relief not only is financial assistance and referrals, we also stepped up and did working with doing suicide prevention and intervention. That means that we're working with outside sources from the VA to provide counseling and therapy. We're doing Challenge 22 events, awareness, and pamphlets of letting people know where to get assistance.
Yes, and I can tell you that as for Veterans Council Veterans, I'm one of the recipients of that. They do fundraisers like the Challenge 22. In fact, you got an event coming up tomorrow. Can you tell us a little about that event?
We have an event tomorrow, or actually it's Sunday at
Sunday,
Charlotte, American Legion Post 110. We have another Challenge 22 event, and we have approximately 22 veterans a day committing suicide. So that's why we call these Challenge 22s. All
right, great. So they're out there all the time. If you go out there, of course, you got to practice your social distancing and being safe. But these are worthwhile events. These are fundraiser events that can provide much needed funding for local organizations that are grassroots, trying to sit there and put some kind of dent when it comes to this veteran suicide. And I just want to mention as well is that can you mention? I think the chairman of it is Robert James.
American Legion, we have the president, which is Bob James.
Okay.
We have the vice president, which is Jim Weiland, and myself, which is the chairman.
Right. And one thing we also want them to know is that the Legion riders are really involved in this. I may start doing it, but if I start having motorcycles, we want a motorcycle with the 3 or 4 wheels, I ain't falling over. But we want to also make sure that the American Legion is also a big contributor when it comes to veteran suicide funding and taking action.
And that's one of the things. Jim Weiland is also the riders chairman for the American Legion Department of Florida. So he's out there advertising and pushing and letting the veterans know about these Challenge 22 events and Project Vet Relief. The good thing about the riders is they're out there finding these veterans that need assistance.
Yeah, I actually hope to have Jim on and the riders, because I want everybody to know the great work that the riders are doing for our veterans that you don't see it because, again, it's not being publicized. But I want the America to know what's going on when it comes to the Legion riders as well.
The good thing about these Challenge 22 events, not only is there awareness of the veteran suicide, but also we have organizations that provide counseling on site. So if a veteran needs counseling or needs a referral, we're going to have people on site to get them help.
So thank you again. So I just want to reiterate again that Project Vet Relief, you can go on the website, theprojectvetRelief.org, to find out more what you can do. As Larry has said, every district, every post, we have a service officer or somebody in the area that can help you apply for the financial assistance. And also, again, they're very, very integral part in doing something with veterans suicide and make sure the grassroots out there. And I want you to know that Larry Roberts is definitely one of the founders and the grinders out there doing things for our veterans and our community. Okay, Larry, I want to let you go. I want to thank you again for being on here and giving us information. Hopefully, we have James Wyman on next pretty soon next year to talk about his event coming up as well.
Thank you.
Thanks, Larry.
All right.
All right, cool. So here we go. Another episode of Know Your Local Resources that I think is very important. I know holidays is next week, so we still got not for Thanksgiving. We also have what's going on for the Christmas as well. With all this, the states limiting your gathering and stuff is really going to create a stressor on someone when they like to be out there and part of the community, part of the humanity. So reach out there and help your community. So anyway, that's it for Tony this Friday for Know Your Local Resource. Tony Williams from Veterans Council Veterans out.